Welcome back to the second episode of Offside and Out of Bounds, where we talk about golf, football, and everything in between, including Scott's terrible fashion sense. Let's kick it straight off, and we will go into football. So, chaos at the minute at the top of the league. Who are looking like contenders, and which teams are parking the parade bus because they've had such a poor start?
First of all, I think we start with who the contenders are, which is what you come out with first. I think obviously Arsenal are up there. Well, they're obviously top of the league. City with Haaland, how good he is at the moment.
You can't ever write them off anything, can you?
I think if they win the Premier League, it'll be because of him.
Yeah.
And because Arsenal.
Yeah, do the same.
So yeah, definitely I'd say they're two big contenders. I mean, Liverpool are still in and around. Chelsea fell off today. It's.
I think Liverpool are currently 2-1 down at Brentford, aren't they?
Yeah.
Half time.
Salah's not got going for them, has he? Really,
He really hasn't. He's struggling.
I did read a statement the other day, and it was something like the reason he's not playing well is because he hasn't got over their Jota.
I mean, that's
going to be hard hitting.
Yeah,
to be fair,
that is tough. That's tough.
So
really tough.
And he was the main man, wasn't he?
He was.
So, like, if you took him out of the team for the last 5 seasons, would they have won the Premier League?
Probably.
No, he had an impact.
He had a massive impact, and even this season, he still scored a load of goals.
He has just come out of my fancy football league, though.
I think a lot of people have taken him out, to be honest. He's on the struggle bus. And who looked promising and looked like they're crumbling again is Liverpool. Unfortunately, they were obviously favourites, being champions last season. The start of the season, getting these last minute wins, and it's something you do at the end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah,
you get them last minute goals to win the games, and it was happening in their first 5 games.
They were having title clinching wins.
Yeah, but
in the first 2 weeks of the season,
and then honestly, it was worrying me because I think they haven't even kicked off yet. They haven't even got out of first gear, and the team they've got, I was a bit worried as an Arsenal fan. So, but yeah, I do think they're going to struggle this season.
Their defence, I think.
It's really
terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Van Dijk is fantastic. You can't take anything away from that bloke, but Kanate, I don't think is up for it at all. He's not. I don't think he's good enough.
Thing is, they've had a bit like Verts. He was supposed to be the prospect. He hasn't really kicked off yet, has he?
It's a lot of money.
He's struggling. I think he had a good. He had a good game in midweek, didn't he?
But he hasn't even had. Well, he had a goal involvement during the week.
Because when he was up to like 009, wasn't he? I saw that.
Yeah.
Was that for goals and assists, or was that just for goals?
I think it's 0 goals, 0 assists, 9 appearances.
But now he all the Liverpool players midweek went up to him because he had a goal involvement. He got an assist, so they all pummeled him, and enjoyed that moment together. Yeah, I think Liverpool are struggling. Another prospect, another one I thought was going to do really well this season. Not so much Premier League contenders to win it, but to be up there was Forest. But
well, they got rid of Nuno. He's gone to West Ham, isn't he?
Yeah.
You won't talk about that.
Speaking of crumblers, West Ham.
No, but I do think they have crumbled because they were a mass for me. Why the owner of Nottingham Forest is sacked?
Nuno.
Yeah,
and Ange
got them Europa League conference, which actually should have been Europa League football because they should have had Europa League football.
Yeah.
Ended up getting dropped into the Europa League conference, which again, that's massive for them as a club. And then because he had a few bad games, he just sacked him off.
Was it 6 games?
Yeah, something like that. But it was just
disagreement, weren't it? Though?
Yeah,
I think.
And they had a couple of disagreements, but at that point, obviously, it's not done the owner any favours.
Your man Edu saying that as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's gone.
All right, let's talk about. I've got an interesting one for you. So, if you could mic up one manager in the Premier League for a full game, who could give you like full value, full entertainment, who would you choose to be that manager?
That's a good question.
Don't say Arteta.
No, I don't.
No,
honestly,
no.
I hear it enough through the TV.
Yeah.
I love him, but do you know who I'd love to hear? Because of what he's done in the Premier League already, and it's just he has his own way of football. Sean Dyche, I would love to hear, and it's just his raspy voice.
And he's a character.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I would really love to hear him mic'd up, and it's not for his technical ability as a manager. It's mainly like
him as a person.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Obviously, for technical ability and what he wants from his players off the sideline he's got to be Pep, isn't it?
Pep, yeah. Pep,
he's a go, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know, Slot. Yeah, I've seen like Slot's a bit of a quiet bloke. I don't really see
he's
him.
He's not Klopp, is he?
No,
that's it. But
Klopp,
he's still.
He would have been a great one to mind.
Yeah,
to be fair. But yeah, I think Sean Dyche for him as a person, but Pep for technical ability, definitely. For hearing how he runs a game from the sideline, it'd be amazing what he says to players. So I'd love to hear that. But there's two there. I know you asked for one, but there's two.
No, that's good. I like it. I mean, I always think back to, and I think they might still pick it up, but Sam Allardyce, when he was at West Ham, I think they were playing Leeds. I'm sure it was. And one of the players sort of like fell on the floor and he almost like ran on the pitch and started like giving it to him.
I do remember. I do.
Sure it was
Leeds. I don't know who it was, but I do recall it. Yeah,
some defender, right back, long hair.
I'll tell you what, if you do know.
Oh, I remember that. I can't remember who it was, but yeah.
But get in touch. Let us know if you do know that to more detail. That'd be great.
All right. So speaking about questionable behaviour and dodgy timings, let's move on from the Premier League and start talking about golf. So let's have a chat about etiquette. We've got someone who I don't think he does it on purpose. I hope not anyway. But does like to talk in their backswings. So I'm surprised he's not talking over me now. Yeah. So let's get your take on it. How do you know you're doing it, or?
I don't know really. I think it's, especially on a Sunday when we're swindling, it's just comfortable, isn't it? But amongst mates.
Well, not for the person on the tee.
No, it's not. No, admittedly. I don't know really, because I'm not normally really a fidgety ADHD kind of guy, but as soon as I get on a golf course, it's like I just want to juggle a ball on the back of my hands, you know what I mean, on the back of the tee box, and shuffle my feet, and
Because I remember when me and Sam, did you come over there? Where was it we played? I think it was Stoke actually. Sam was teeing it up, and there was an old couple in a golf buggy, and they were like they'd broken down, and
the reverse sensor was stuck on, wasn't it? At the time,
I think weren't they pushing it or something?
I think they were pushing it along.
And Sam was teeing up, and I was standing like sort of near him. You were sitting down on the bench, so I think you'd hurt your back, and you were going, Dan. And then just as Sam was at the top of your backswing, because I weren't listening to you, I heard you, but Sam was swinging, you went, Dan! And Sam's absolutely daft.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry.
I think he had a solemn, quiet walk down the fairway after that.
He wasn't happy.
It's quite controversial, though, because in all seriousness, when we're having a knock on a Sunday afternoon, we're having a bit of a swindle. I can deal with the talking in the back. It's when you're talking and then you just suddenly stop. I'm like, no, like that. I'd rather you just carry on your conversation.
Yeah, to be honest,
I just forget about
those awkward silences are almost like worse, aren't they? It's almost like everything becomes extra loud.
It's quite a controversial thing. If someone's already talking while you're setting up, what would you rather do? Rather it silent or
silent for me?
I know you're a bit of a stiffler for that.
Yeah, my eye line. Don't get my eye line and be quiet.
Yeah,
when I'm.
You are very.
I need to zone in.
Yeah.
I can't have no distractions.
Speak to Stu about eye line. We had a Winter League game last year, and the two we were playing specifically said, "Oh, the worst thing about golf is I'll get really bad if anyone's in my peripheral vision." I think is that peripheral vision? Side eye or whatever it is, and Stu just made it so blatantly obvious that he'd take 2 steps forward at the tee box every time,
just as he was swinging.
And it worked a trick.
Stu on the pod, by the way. So it's on about one of our friends.
There's a little ginger leprechaun. We'll talk about these in a bit, but this is his size top as well.
Oh, yeah.
The other one is I always get caught out for it is laughing.
Yeah,
or grinning.
I feel bad.
It's your smirk when you turn and smirk at Adam when he's having a good or a bad round.
To be fair to
just
Dan,
hates it.
though, I've seen Adam duff a shot when Dan said nothing and he's just looking for him straight away as an excuse.
Even if he's in a different group ahead, he's in a different four ball.
The old rangefinder's out getting on saying, well,
I'll be on the different
Where's
fucking
Dan?
course.
Where's Dan?
Yeah, it's always my fault, unfortunately.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'd say the biggest sort of peeves for me on a golf course is talking in your backswing, letting one rip as someone's about to swing.
That is really funny though.
Yeah, or what about like walking over someone's line as well?
See, again, that's another one. I'm like, in the summer, I personally, unless they're, I don't know, professional level greens, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference.
No.
I think it is a preference thing. Obviously, you don't want someone just stepping in
summer,
line on purpose.
fine, but
winter,
winter, I totally agree.
This time.
Winter, someone's got spikes on and you stand in that line. It's going to make a difference. But I do think summer, you're not making a huge amount of difference of their line on the greens that we play on. Yeah, personally,
I've got a bit of a course. We call it a course crime. When I was playing in the GV, which I won, another ball comp. It wasn't actually me; it was my playing partner. So we teed up, or he teed off on the 11th. I'd hit my shot. Great shot, straight down the middle.
Of course it was.
It was a bit windy, so it was a bit right to left. He's taken his shot, gone right onto the other fairway. To be honest, I didn't shout because I saw someone further back on the tee box. Didn't see anyone over to the right, so I just didn't bother shouting.
Personally, it's not if you're not taking that shot. I know if you see it go that way, you should maybe have a little shout, but again, the player should be doing it if they see it.
Yeah, and anyway, my head weren't there to shout anyway, so we're walking up and all of a sudden we see someone pop his head out. There was someone and he was not happy. Walking up and he's throwing his arms around like this. And I was like thinking, well, it weren't me. Like, I'm down the middle, mate. I'm down the middle. And then next thing you know, he's like, I was like,
very old school. I like it.
Definitely not me. Definitely. I mean, I went over and apologised for my playing partners, not shouting, but I don't know. I felt like that was my fault. I mean, it was great because it sort of, in a way, put my playing partner under a bit of pressure for the next couple of holes because he obviously felt a bit bad. But yeah, that was that's brilliant. That's probably one of my times. But I know in another instance when I was playing in a competition, actually, I think it was the Pilot Cut, hit a shot. I went right this time, and as I'm walking over the hill to find my ball, I see this guy sort of walking off, and he's got a ball in his hand. And he's looking at me. He's clearly seen I've come over there because I did shout forward this time. And it's a brand new AVX, and I'd actually written HARG on it.
Right.
And so I'm walking over there, and he's looked at me. I could see in his face, he's gone white. He's a low handicapper as well. Right. He plays off of about 6, I think. So he's like, "Oh, Dan, was that your ball there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he knew I'd hit it over there because his playing partners heard me shout 4, and they was like, "Oh, thanks for shouting 4. You nearly hit us," sort of thing. But he'd taken it. I bet if it was a Slazenger, he wouldn't have fucking picked it up. Yeah. But the fact it was a brand new AVX, he picked it up. So then anyway, we put it back down. We didn't actually know the ruling at the time, so I weren't sure if I had to take a shot penalty because he's picked it up. But I can't remember how we played that hole. I think we just agreed, look, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
He's agreed that he picked it up, agreed where he put it down, and then we carried on playing. Well, yeah, have you guys ever picked up a ball, or
I've picked up balls on the
that you shouldn't have?
Not that I shouldn't have. Well, not that I know of. I haven't been chased down the fairway yet, so I'm assuming I haven't picked up some random ball. But normally it's because I'm rooting him for my ball in the trees, and I've found another ball. So not so much in the middle of the fairway. I haven't picked up a ball out of the middle of the fairway, no. Mm. But I've never had a situation where someone's picked up mine either. So
do you have a junior run off with your ball recently as well?
Yeah, I was going to mention that. So as another,
they're all coming from you, aren't they? You got all these
people just picking up my golf balls. I obviously play with nice,
on expensive
I
taste.
don't play with the old Slazzengers, do I? So yeah, on occasion on the hole I mentioned earlier, where actually I went right this time, walking up to my ball, looking for my ball, can't see it, and one of the junior golfers, he came over to me, really nice lad. He wears the HARG stuff, so shout out to Teddy. But he said, "Oh, Dan, so and so's just picked up your ball." I said, "That's fine." I said, "Has he put it down?" "Oh no, he liked it, so he's picked it up and he's run off with it." I turned around and I could see the little running over the hill. So I was I mean, luckily I wasn't in the competition. So anyway, I just dropped the ball down and carried on playing. And then as we finished the coming over on the 18th, young Ted, he was on the putting green, and he came over to me, bless him, and he said, "Oh, Dan, I spoke to so and so, and I've got your ball back for you." So he gave it back to me. But it turns out this young lad's got a bit of form for it. So if you're ever playing down at Harwich, watch out for the youth. They like to steal your golf balls. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, let's move on. We've got a bit of a new game here. So it's called Red Card or Tapping. So basically, you guys, I'm going to read out a scenario, and you tell me if it's a red card, which is totally out of order, or a tap-in, which you think's it's okay and acceptable to do. So you've got basically to tell me what you think it is, and you've got 10 seconds to defend it and say why you think it is what it is. So I'll go left, right, go through them. So talking in your backswing, do you think that's a red card or a tap-in?
I think it's a tap-in. Reason why is, well, for myself personally, I think if I'm already set up and people are talking behind me, they're obviously not shouting, they're just talking. I'm already in my zone and I'm ready to hit. That's fine. When they're talking and then I'm in my backswing, they just stop. Then I'm like, what? No, don't do that, because now I want to stop. So yeah, so I think consistent noise is fine, because you're going to get that and that around you anyway, aren't you? From birds chirping and stuff like that. I know.
Rhys, that's longer than 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I've got to be strict with
Well,
these.
there we go.
On a timer, I wasn't going to dock points from you.
Okay.
Scott, giving yourself a gimme without asking.
Depends on the situation, I suppose. Yeah, gimmies are always red card, to be honest, aren't they? Unless if you're giving them to yourself, it's definitely for the opposition or your playing partner to give it to you. Yeah. But if you're playing on your own and you pick one up, no one's going to know, are they? So
yeah, I think I'd agree with you there.
I'd agree.
Celebrating a birdie like you've won the Champions League.
Like you've won.
Have Arsenal won that?
No, but we're doing well.
Yeah,
not lost yet. So won every game in the Champions League at the moment. So I think that's probably
Is that a situational thing again?
It's a situational thing, because if it's I've got 10 seconds. If it's last minute, you're in a competition on the 18th hole, you've hit a lovely shot, you've got a chance for a birdie, you hold it from 10, 15 foot. You've got to celebrate that. If you're in contention to win it, and that is your putt to win that competition.
In golf, though, should you behave like that? Should you, be a gentleman and win gracefully?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're asking me that. Win gracefully.
I'm just asking.
Off gracefully.
I'm just asking, like, should you be really celebrating like that when someone you just spent 4 hours with them and they've just lost it on the last hole because you put a 15-foot birdie putt in, and you're celebrating like you've just won the Champions League?
I mean, I don't care.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
I would personally celebrate it, but
no etiquette, Rhys.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott. So using a range ball on the golf course, is that a red card or tap-in acceptable?
Red card. I mean, if you can perform with a range ball on the course, then that's a tap-in for yourself. But that's an automatic red card.
We know a few of those boys in our group that would quite happily do that. Yeah. Rhys, so not shouting for. Oh, this is topical. Not shouting for when you know it's heading for someone.
It's a red card.
Red card yourself off there.
It's a red card. It's a red card. What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure we've had to shout for you.
Yes, because I'm just admiring my lovely chase. Yeah. It's
all right.
a red card.
Parking. So Scott, parking the buggy on the fringe.
Red card.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah,
All
standard, isn't it?
Just respect to the green stuff, isn't it?
I mean, most up to date new courses nowadays have got the GPS that stops you going anywhere near it, and that's for a reason, isn't it?
But same for the trolleys. I don't think that should be on there.
Tee boxes and fringes.
I
nothing.
do,
No.
yeah. I totally agree with that.
So you never cut between the bunker and the green?
No, on the rough I do. On the rough I do. On the rough I do.
Mate, I'm calling you out next time.
Right, okay, we'll get a video of it when I next do it.
You cut through there. Right, wearing a football shirt on the golf course.
Red
Absolutely
card.
not. That is a red
card.
Apart from the
they do the football day, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Charity day. Other than that, red
so
card.
apart from my local charity day, yes, it's a complete red card. You do not wear a football shirt down at a golf club.
Yeah. What about just wearing a football shirt out with your mates in general?
No, I think that's dreadful.
Yeah, unless you're going to a game.
It's dreadful. It's literally like watching in between.
So you two not own any Arsenal shirts?
Yes. I've got 2 Arsenal shirts, and
absolutely.
they are firmly in my wardrobe.
I own loads of Arsenal shirts.
Where are they?
In my wardrobe.
Oh, they don't come out.
No,
they do at home with my son. When my son puts his on, I put mine on, and we watch the game together.
Okay.
Or if I go to an Arsenal game, then watch it live. Yeah, I'm not bringing them out down the pub.
What about this one? So I keep seeing these like advertised on socials and stuff, and new buggy carts having them, and I can't see them being acceptable. But you let me know, Scott. So blasting music out for a Bluetooth speaker. Do you think that's acceptable?
Oh, I don't know. It's a hard. It depends what course, what you do. If it's a comp, obviously no. If you want to, I mean, we're going Turkey next year, aren't we? If you wanted a speaker on your buggy while we're going round it, do you know what I mean? Simply.
Would you be saying that without live golf?
Would I?
I don't. Personally, before there was music involved, like a live golf, music blaring.
It's changed the perspective, hasn't it?
I personally, I don't think that's great golf etiquette, if I'm honest, because other people are definitely not going to like it. No disrespect, but the older generation.
Oh, no, definitely not.
They're going to be well against that.
Times are moving on and
pulling up
things.
down Harwich, the speaker on your buggy or your bag, blaring up music.
Personally, it wouldn't bother me. From a personal.
So you think it's a tap-in?
I wouldn't say it's a tap-in, no, but I wouldn't.
Well,
I wouldn't say it's a red card.
No, you've got to give me one, please.
I've got to give you one. I'd have it as a tap-in, but for personal preference.
I think it's a red card.
This next one, I can't think of a more suited person to ask this to. So, practicing putts on the green whilst the others are still finishing. Rhys, what is that?
Should I tell? I will tell you.
No, come on. Just is it red card or you've got to give me that first? Is it red card or is it the tapping?
I don't do it while you're finishing.
Okay,
not true. I might have once. Anyway, I think it's a red card. You're not while you're finishing off. It's a red card.
Wow. Next time you do this, like in literally the next round we play, I'm going to say this because you do it every round.
No, but
you have a bad putt.
I leave my ball there, ready to redo the putt that I've just messed up.
Yeah, so whilst other people are still going, you like re-practicing.
No, I'm not re-practicing because I leave my ball there until you're all finished, and then once you're finished, you put the flag back in. I have a practice at where I've took my putt from and missed. I then go back it and see if I can make it. That is what I do. So don't even go. I do not. That is rubbish.
I think
There has been a few times where I've left my ball where I think it was before, once I've missed my putt, to then go back to it once you lot finish.
It's like, hang on.
You then see it and go, oh, sorry, mate, I didn't realise you were still putting. And I'm like, I'm not.
It's like when, and someone else in our group always does this, hits a bad wedge shot, decides to hit another one. You get up to the green, you're like, oh, why is there more balls there now? Because you don't realise I've actually hit a shot, and then it's just confusing, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's that as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's a definite red card as well. Anyway, moving on to the last one. So maybe this one is where it should be at me, but laughing at a mate after he chunks one in the water. I think that's acceptable.
That's a tap-in all day, isn't it? If you can't have a laugh with your mates when you're out playing, then it's just...
But if it weren't your mate, this is where it gets controversial. If it weren't your mate and you're in a competition, you're in like a
it's sort of
you're
situational, isn't
against
it?
someone.
I think when
you
you're
barely know the person
Yeah.
and you're playing, and they chunk one in the water. What are you doing?
when you're in a competition, you almost just in your mind do it. Although my dad played in the Jubilee and his partner was Nigel. And he told me that they're two old boys paired up in this competition. And when we play the away teams, he says, when my dad told me that when the other team hit a bad shot, Nigel, not quietly, he's going to, go on, fucking get over here in the ditch. Go on, keep rolling out, keep moving, get in the water or get in the bunker. And he says it loud enough that they can definitely hear him.
Yeah.
I suppose it gets in their head, doesn't
Oh,
it?
yes,
That's
Actually, fair. Depends on match play. We've had a conversation about it before, about like dirty tricks in match play and that. My favourite one is shouting 4 for the other person, even if it's not a bad shot. And just to get it in
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle. 4, right. And you can see them. They're like looking at you like, are you all right? But you're like, it's just
It's a good laugh, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great laugh.
I love that. All right. So if you guys jump in the comments and let us know what you think, or if you disagree with some of the red cards or tackings, because I'm sure you'll disagree with some of these.
No. Oh, well, yeah. Please let us know. So I'm interested as well.
So just before we wrap this episode up, we want to do a bit of a spotlight this week and give you guys at home a chance of winning some HARG merch. So just behind Rhys, we have some HARG Polos, and all you need to do, these are kids ones, but obviously you can win some adult ones, is get in the comments. So tell us what your on-course peeve is. So things you hate on the golf course, or call out your mates for doing stuff and tag them in it as well. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, and just all the usual, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you're watching the next one. And then at the end of the month we will do a
live draw.
Yeah, we'll do a live draw.
Let's do a live draw.
Yeah,
we'll do a live draw.
We'll get on the socials, do a live draw, and you can win a free HARG Polo. Right, so let's wrap this week up with a prediction for golf and a prediction for football for next week. So this can be Premier League, whatever football you want, and it can be golf, whatever you want. It can be your own golf if you've got any matches coming up. So, Rhys?
I'm going to go with Tottenham-Chelsea game. I think it's a very big game for both teams involved. And I'm going to go with the home team, which I hate saying. Well, I think Tottenham are going to win that because Chelsea have fell off the bandwagon a bit.
Yep.
So that's my prediction for next weekend. On to you, Scott. Golf. I'll probably be playing. Well, we'll have to organise a game on the weekend, but I'll back myself every game. So sorry to be so boring, but obviously I'm going to back myself.
No, I wouldn't expect anything less from an Arsenal fan. Anyway, Scott.
Football-wise, golf, football. We'll go golf first. Shall we reset football first? Me and still got our second Winter League game tomorrow, so that's going to be a tough one. I think it's pretty much scratch play between the people we're playing. There's only 1 or 2 shots in it, so
that's good.
Hopefully, he ain't got to carry me.
What's your prediction? Stu's going to be stepping in their backswing.
Potentially. Hopefully, we need all the help we can get. But no, I'd like to put it that 2-2. I'd be happy with a 2-2 split with them. They're two good, solid guys. So, we'll see. And football wise, I just think Liverpool are going to switch it on at some point. So there could be a 5-0 coming or a 4-0. Yeah, you never know with them.
Yeah,
never know.
Mine is going to be golf wise. I'm playing my brother tomorrow in a competition.
Ooh. Is that a winter singles?
Yeah, winter singles. I think that's going to be tough because he's definitely probably like 5 shots less than his handicap.
What he shot the other day.
Yeah.
Wow. So only 2 under through 17 or so.
So I'm going to predict I'm going to beat him.
Wouldn't expect that less from a West Ham fan, mate.
Well, as a West Ham fan, I'm going to predict that we're going to lose because then I can't be disappointed again. If we win, we could. And with that, we will wrap this up and we will see you again on the next episode of Offside and Out of Bounds. Cheers, guys.